Hi, everybody. So I think I skipped last week's update. There is so much stuff going on. It is absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to try and do this as quickly as I can under the umbrella of confusion. Because I'm in this place right now where I'm looking at how much to disclose, what to say, who I need to speak to ahead of time. It's all part of, I think, the great unveiling, the great unearthing of what's happening with me, but also with what's happening just in the world, period. And it's quite interesting because I've had a busy day doing service, rescuing some baby birds, or following through with the rescue of some baby birds that my daughter found yesterday and brought home. So this whole idea of rescuing, of natural selection and following the laws of nature in relation to the Indigenous world, into our also consciousness, into our own community, just this whole healing process that's going on at the moment, or that maybe isn't going on and should be. It's so important. And so I'm in this state of sort of confusion because I want to take the focus off of me and my own health and wellness, and to be able to broaden the scope. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm not really sure yet what that's going to end up looking like, except there's been some progress on the Courageous Conversations podcast, which I'm super excited about. My dear friend, Wendy Mather, has come on board. So anyway, we are, in the next few weeks, we'll be recording and figuring what all that looks like, and starting that. So that I'm purposefully being sheepish about, because I just don't want to give too much away right now. It's just it's too exciting. So letting things sort of settle is where I'm at right now, and seeing how everything kind of just lands. I mentioned that I've sort of been sideswiped. I can't remember the term I used. I probably should check in with my last video before I start a new one so that they are, somewhat streamlined. But I think the most important thing is that, it's a work in progress, and my goodness, it's not been easy. It's not been easy. Anyway, can't wait to be able to actually talk about stuff more openly. But I need to set my own boundaries, set boundaries with people, find out where my boundaries are in terms of what I'm sharing, what I'm not sharing, and where it's all headed. So I hope you can appreciate that, and I hope that either turns you off or turns you on, because Courageous Conversations podcast is all about being able to find your own voice and speak your own truth. And as we move toward the healing process and toward the truth and reconciliation process with the Indigenous community, and as the world starts to fall apart, more and more this is going to come together to make sense, and I will even understand it by that time, because it's a work in progress. And I really, really, really believe right now that as the veils thin, what I am doing right now, I can't speak for anybody else in the world, but what I am doing right now feels like a partnership, like I'm forging a partnership with my higher self, with my angels, with the angelic realms, and that together we are building a bridge. So if that intrigues you, jump on board, follow along. If you want to know more, get in touch with me. If you want to get involved, definitely contact me. And yeah, because any gift of service is a service of love. So thank you, and I look forward to hearing and seeing and growing and learning more and more and more. Namaste.